Everyone, welcome to today's County Commissioners regular meeting. Today is Tuesday, July 15, 2025. The time is 9 a.m. And clerk, would you please call roll?
Present.
Present.
Present. Vice Chair.
Present.
Chairman Sutton.
Present. Moving right along to item number 3, I want to ask Commissioner Hill to give us an inspirational devotion here. Thank you.
Yes, there's so much to be grateful for and we have such a beautiful community. Of course, have gone through a lot. And we do every day, right? But I just want to take a moment to remember that we have each other and that we're a tight community and we have a lot to be grateful for. Just a quick, we just got back with Billy, we had a safe travel. I did have a tear in my retina and we had to pause and get that taken care of. And Billy, I'm very grateful that I can see today. And so I want to take a moment to thank God that we have each other and that we have a lot to be grateful for. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Hill. Moving right along to our pledge of allegiance, then please remove your hats. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I salute the flag of the state of New Mexico to be a symbol of perfect friendship among united cultures. Thank you. Moving right along, item number 6, approval of the agenda.
Motion to approve?
There's a motion by Commissioner Hill, second by Vice President, and third, please call the roll.
Yes.
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 Chairman Sutton.
Yes. Thank you. Next item 7, awards and recognitions, new hires for the month of May and June. Mike, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gabriela Castillo. I am the Human Resources Generalist. I'm going to be representing our new hires for the month of May and June. Up first, we have Sean Messersmith, our Sheriff Deputy, alongside Nicholas Varela. We also have Susan, also known as Brianna Guillen, our accounting specialist. We also have Brianna Romero, our transportation driver for the senior program, and Matthew headed up the firefighter eligibility. We would like to welcome everyone to Taos County, and thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate that. Mr. Madrid.
Mr. Chair, 2 additional recognitions. They weren't on the agenda. One just occurred yesterday. We got a call from an elderly lady. She was very adamant about talking to the administration. Anissa properly got the call to us. She was very nervous and she let us know that she had been working on an issue for 4 years regarding her deed. And she hired attorneys and she'd be coming here over and over again, or she'd been trying to get this thing worked out and without success. And recently she became ill. She's a retired school teacher. She was a Vietnam vet. And she wanted to let us know that there was an archangel in the clerk's office, that Natasha Valdez, in one interaction, knew exactly what she needed and fixed it. She said she didn't know how she could go on, be ill, and trying to fix this deed. And she wanted us to know in no uncertain terms that Natasha was a lifesaver. I gave the clerk a hard time and let her know we had a customer wanting to talk about the service she received, and then I let the clerk know that it was a big positive. And this happens more often, and it's always wonderful for us to hear. But we're so grateful for our folks in the front line that that make this happen. So we didn't have enough time to put together a certificate, so we did get a Starbucks card to recognize Natasha and thank you for her wonderful customer service. Thank you. And one more, over the last couple of years, we keep getting compliments about what's taking place on the plaza or the events on the weekends out here with the farmers market. And folks are telling us, you know, Anissa's doing just a wonderful job. And oftentimes we get a special service, you know, we're at a restaurant and they're saying, you guys are doing a great job and they're treating us good. But it's Lisa doing all the good work. She's showing up after hours during Christmas time, late at night, you know, making sure everything's coordinated to get the lights on. And didn't have time to get her a Starbucks, but I did one of those schoolboy things where I wrote one Coke, drinks, run to the address. Yeah. Customer service, so that'll take care of next time.
Thank you, guys. Good to hear the positive. Moving right along to item number 8, public comments. Members of the public wishing to speak shall limit their comments to 3 minutes and no action be taken. Please come up to the mic, state your name for the record.
My name is Steve Balsamo. I'm here on behalf of Taos Immigrant Allies. And we've been working and helping immigrant families in Taos since 2016. Right now, we're deeply concerned about the increasing probability of ICE presence in Taos, especially since their budget has been increased tenfold and they're hiring 10,000 new agents in the near future. With little or no spring of African law enforcement and local defense since the new bill passed. We've already seen huge raids in Lovington, Roswell, Santa Fe, Albuquerque. Recently, a man was accosted, tased, beaten, and detained in a Walmart in Albuquerque, and we have no reason to believe that it can't happen here in the near future. We understand that the town and county have been elected to adopt new policies for their employees, perhaps because of fear of losing federal monies. But there are already several lawsuits in other places suggesting the illegality of the federal government withholding monies and not having clear policies to seem to affect the Americans anyway. People's lives and livelihoods are at stake in Taos County. We do not want to see our neighbors being dragged off to detention centers to fill a quota. We do not want to have people unable to find their family members and see families split apart as it's happening now in other places. Just because they're not, excuse me, just because they're not putting babies in cages does not mean they're not separating mothers and fathers from their children and other family members. This is still family separation happening. Conditions by all accounts in detention centers are appalling, and private detention centers, 3 of which are in New Mexico and a 4th being built, are being paid per detainee. So the more beds that are built, the more they get paid. This is really unconscionable, and I don't think the great majority of people in Taos will be thrilled when their neighbors are being targeted. Many families are mixed status in Taos, and that means that many citizens, some say as many as 40% in Taos County, have someone in their family that's not a citizen. So this affects us all. We know that the town has a committee working on policies specifically for how to respond when it comes. Although we have yet to learn whether they're in progress, or even if they've met yet. We don't know what the county is doing, but we have seen ICU courthouses around the country, and we believe they could be here at any time. Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Bernalillo County, Los Angeles, all have specific policies for their employees which protect both their citizens and their employees. These policies have been vetted by attorneys general. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, and there's not a lot of time. We would ask you to have specific policies in place for all your departments as soon as humanly possible, and have all your employees trained in them. There's no more time to waste. Santa Fe, for example, has a good set of policies outlined by the New Mexico ACLU, Freedom City policies, and all these policies are public record and easy to obtain. Simple policies can help protect Taos from harassment and detainment. They can protect the town and county from lawsuits and make everyone, including your employees, feel more secure in Taos while earning their livelihoods protecting their friends and neighbors, and living their lives. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
My name is Betsy Martinez, and I'm also a member of Taos Immigrant Allies. Taos supports Taos. And I second what Bee said, and I think that we can join in strong policy. Santa Fe, Albuquerque, and Las Cruces is also working on this, and not name ourselves or be named a sanctuary city, but do the right thing and have strong policies comparable to what the other cities have in New Mexico. And our Attorney General does support our work on this. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Good morning. My name is Cynthia Patterson, Chair, Osprey, Commissioners. I want to jump ahead a little bit on my comments to item 10 on your agenda, the resolution creating the living comprehensive plan. I want to commend you, staff, and our community for the work that has been done on this, and urge you to pass this resolution, which will supersede the action taken on resolution 2025-10 on April 15th, so that this does open up the document as a true living document that we can continue to work on. And I know that those of us who have been involved in putting forth our comments and trying to make ourselves heard will continue to work on this with staff and everyone else. I think it's a major move forward to pass this resolution. We look forward to more specificity in this because it outlines the development of a formal amendment and update process for the Taos Comprehensive Plan, which isn't referred to specifically, but we assume to be the draft plan that will continue to be worked on from here on out. So we look forward to seeing how this process develops, how the key stakeholders and the community is really brought into and kept in the process and kept active in this. I think there is the interest there, obviously, because this document has evolved over the last few months. So please pass this resolution. We all will appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone online?
No, sir.
Seeing none, moving right along to item number 9. 9A, approval of the May 27, 2025 special meeting minutes.
Chair, I'd like to move approval of the May 27, 2025 special meeting minutes.
There's been a motion by Commissioner Brush, seconded by Commissioner Romero. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Moving along to item 9B, approval of the June 3rd, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to move approval of the June 3, 2025 regular meeting minutes with one edit, which is that Chair Mascarenhas was counted absent, but on line 163, you got a yes vote. So that needs to be adjusted. With that, I move approval.
Second.
We're in a motion by Commissioner Brush, second by Commissioner Beal. Madam Clerk, would you please call roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Abstain. Moving right along to item 9C, approval of the June 17th, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
Mr. Chair, I'll just keep going and move approval of the June 17, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
Second.
Been a motion by Commissioner Brush, second by Commissioner Romero. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Yes.
Commissioner Romero,
Yes.
Commissioner Brush,
Yes.
Vice Chair Romero,
Yes.
Chairman White.
Yes. 9D, approval of the June 24th, 2025 special meeting minutes.
I would like to move approval of the June 2024 special meeting minutes with one edit, which is on lines 96 and 97. Commissioner Vehil amazingly both made the motion and seconded her motion. So I'm not sure how that needs to be corrected, but it doesn't.
Been a motion by Commissioner Brush, second by Commissioner Romero. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Vehil,
Yes.
Commissioner Romero,
Yes.
Commissioner Brush,
Yes.
Vice Chair Romero,
Yes.
Chairman White.
Yes. And 9E, approval of the July 1st, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
Here, I would like to, with two edits slash updates, move approval of the July 1, 2025 regular meeting minutes. One of those is the name of a commenter on line 68, Ben Martinson, should be Ben Mortensen with an O-R-T-E-N. And then on line 321, when I believe Deputy County Manager Silva was talking about transportation funding, it refers to monument of federal lands, and I'm not sure what that is. It might have been the FLAP grant issue. So that's the Federal Lands Access Program, but there needs to be an edit to that. With that, I am in approval.
Second.
Been a motion by Commissioner Brush, second by Commissioner Vehil. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner
Yes.
Yes.
Romero,
Yes.
Chairman White.
Yes. Thank you. Moving right along to item 10, resolutions and ordinances. Discussion, consideration, and decision regarding the approval of resolution number 2025-38, a resolution creating living comprehensive plan. Mr. Christopher Madrid.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the commission. I've done a number of comprehensive plans throughout the state in southern Colorado. They're always very well received by the community, folks coming together, sharing their thoughts and ideas. Anytime you bring folks together, that's a good thing. Usually the dollars that are available to do the initial comprehensive plan, they're limited. What you shoot for when they say comprehensive, that's horizontal, means you're touching all parts of the county. Typically, it doesn't mean you're going very deep in any one area. So the initial plans are usually visionary and goal setting. We care about our waters, we care about our acequias, we care about our historic districts, our culture, our traditions, our natural resources. So when the commission typically says that through a comprehensive plan, and somebody's writing a grant, they can refer to it and say, the commission cares about our waters, therefore we want to go and secure these funding. When a group comes together and develops a plan and strategy behind it, they can refer to the comprehensive plan. What's House is unique, and just visionary and goal setting is not enough for our citizens. They want to go deeper. They want to get into policy. They want to get into strategy. And consequently, we're never going to be able to get to a point where we can adopt a document and say that we have it, because things change. And energies of our universe change with their input for your consideration. The only way we tackle this is saying, let's have a living document. Let's have a document that we can always change. We talk about our vision, we talk about our goals, and if we want to go deeper, then we need to engage the community to say, what's the process? Making sure we include all community members in that process, bring those items to this commission, and modify the plan on an ongoing basis. So we don't have to renew it every 5 years. It'll always be renewed on its own. And so I appreciate the community for letting us know their wishes. I appreciate the commission for considering the wishes of the community to move in this direction. What does this mean specifically? It means in the interim, until we do adopt the plan, at some point we need to adopt it because we need to move forward with our land use regulations. We'll refer to the draft at that point. We'll keep working on that draft. And then once we adopt it, there'll be an ongoing mechanism to continually improve the document.
Any questions?
Yes.
Commissioner Young?
First, I'd like to start by saying thank you, big thank you, Chris. I agree with you. We do have a unique and in a good way, unique community that does step up and voice their concerns and shares their thoughts. And I'm very appreciative of that. This resolution in front of us gives us room to listen to more, because we have been listening, we hear. That's how this all came about. But we have an opportunity now, a great opportunity for community members, individuals, organizations to come forward and share, thoughts, concerns of what needs to go into this comprehensive plan. And so I'm very grateful that we're at this point, and grateful for the people of the community that stepped up to say, wait, we want a little bit more. And so this is unique, unusual, right? The living comprehensive plan has never been done here in Taos. I don't know that it has been done anywhere else. But certainly it's pretty neat to see that we're going to make this a living document. I know there's been some questions in regards to what year what draft we're looking at, and it's pretty clear. I just want to confirm that we are looking at the 2025, the draft that was in front of us, right? It's very clear. We're not going back to 2017 or 2018. It is the 2025 draft that we're talking about.
Yes. Chairman, Commissioner Hill, yes, again, I want to give recognition to our planning department, to the work that's been done. From plans that I've seen, this, from the state's perspective of what we've done, they were glad to pay us the grant funding for this because it was done correctly. Again, it's visionary, it's goal setting, and we want to recognize that good work. So in the interim, we'll be referring to the draft plan that's in place as our guidance, and we'll look to improve that, get it finalized when we can, but always have it open to be revised when the community and the county work together in that direction.
Okay, I was just looking at the chair, sorry, if I may add, so on the last, be it further resolved that the resolution number 2025-38 supersedes resolution number 2025-10 to allow for ongoing input and update to the Taos County comprehensive plan. Can we maybe insert 2025 Taos County comprehensive draft plan? The only reason why I'm saying that is so there's no, for me, it's pretty clear, it's a given, that's what we're working with. But what we don't want is for folks to think, we're squashing the previous draft and therefore we're going back to the one before. That's not the case here. And so I know you've made it very clear here, we are working with the draft. I'm just simply suggesting it with that help. And then I'm willing to, discussion over that, please.
So typically, Commissioner, that's where I usually call up my boss and say, Brett, can we do this? But he's on the flight. So as I stand here, staff has no objections.
Okay.
Else? That being said, what are your wishes?
With that being said, if we can add that in, and I guess, I'm just gonna go and make the motion. If we can make that little change, just so it's very clear, we are working with the 2025 draft.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
There's a motion by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Brush. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll? Go ahead.
Repeat the change, please.
So, yes, Chair, so let me pull it up on my phone. So,
What it's doing,
Thank you.
it's adding the specifics of what draft we're following That's all it's doing. Okay, that's exactly it. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Yes.
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 Yes. Thank you, Mr. Marcus. Appreciate it. Moving right along to item number 11, our consent agenda, A through E.
Motion to accept.
There's been a motion by Vice Chair Romero. I'll go ahead and second that. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Yes.
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 Yes. Thank you. Moving right along to Commissioners' reports and matters. 12A, new business to be considered at future commission meetings. Anyone? Seeing none, moving on to 12B, Commissioners' announcements. Seeing none. 12C, discussion, consideration, decision regarding the approval of out-of-state travel and actual reimbursements for Taos County Board of Commission and administration management team to attend the 2025 MT 2035 Solution Summit, October 7th to the 8th, 2025 in Breckenridge, Colorado.
Mr. Chair. I just make a comment about this. The Mountain Towns 2030 Climate Solution Summit. I've attended twice, and representatives from the town have attended, from the Taos Community Foundation and the Taos Ski Valley Corporation. I just want to put it out there that it's a very useful event and drivable for us. The name includes solutions in there, and it really does give us ideas about, well, what could we do better? In this world that is rapidly changing, what are some of the things that we can't change? What's changing? We're past the conversation about why things are changing, but what can we do to make our community stronger and better able to withstand, the flood roads or whatever might be coming our way? It's a super useful event. For probably, I'm probably not even the best person here. Maybe some of our staff members would be good people to attend. Just want to put it out there that I would love to encourage. And we just got back from the National Association of Counties Conference, and you learn about a case about disaster resilience, Medicaid and counties, like all kinds of good things. And it's just a good place to go gather some ideas, bring them back, and put them to work to try to make our community stronger and safer and better prepared for next month, next decade, and beyond. Just a little plug there. Thanks.
Thank you, Commissioner Rush. Any other comments on that?
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Been a motion by Commissioner Vehil, second by Commissioner Brush. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Yes.
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 Yes. Moving along to 12B, discussion, consideration, and decision regarding the approval for out-of-state travel and actual reimbursement for Taos County Board of Commission and the administration management team to attend the 2026 legislative conference, February 21st to the 24th, 2026 in Washington, D.C.
Mr. Chair, can I make a comment again?
Go ahead.
Something I just said for the last one, but we just got back last night from one of the National Association of Counties meetings. And again, it's really important, especially now, again, changes sort of our theme, especially with like legislative changes coming or not coming, things coming in and out. It's a really great opportunity to hear what we might expect at the county level from DC level changes. How is it going to impact us? How will it impact what we're able to do here at home? Commissioner Vehil and I have gone to that conference before, as has Manager Palomino, and would just really encourage us all to consider taking that time and making the effort to go, because it's a good opportunity to advocate and also to learn and to learn what's happening in other parts of the country as well, what people are facing, what their solutions are for what they're facing. Just another great opportunity to learn and bring ideas back, that we can use. Thanks.
Commissioner Brush, anyone else?
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Brush. Madam Clerk, would you please call roll?
Commissioner Vale?
Yes.
Commissioner Romero?
Yes.
Commissioner Brush?
Yes.
Chairman,
Yes.
Chairman Surley.
Yes. Moving right along to item 13, we have a motion for adjournment. We know a motion by Vice Chair Romero, second by Commissioner Romero. Madam Clerk, would you please call roll?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, we're done.